Hello, everybody. All right, so we are a statistical analysis of social media habits in teenagers. So I'd like to start our presentation first by discussing our statistical findings with you. We started our research by conducting a survey regarding the social media habits of students at West Irondequoit High School. After analyzing our survey, we managed to compile our data in order to organize our findings so that we would be able to share them with you here today. So first off, I'd like to share with you a chart. What?
This is kind of boring. I have a better idea.
This is what they signed up for, so I don't know what to tell you.
But why should we lecture them about things that we can simply show them? For example, excuse me, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
What's your name?
My name is Sarah.
And what were you doing on your phone?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude or anything.
No, it's fine. Really, what were you doing? I genuinely want to know.
I was looking at an article. It was really interesting.
About?
It was about food with sugar and stuff like that, and how much sugar there is in our food industry.
So science stuff.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
I was reading this article a couple weeks ago about how all of these actresses and actors in Hollywood are like injecting themselves with E. coli for like this new diet craze. It was
No,
nuts.
stop. Where did you hear about that?
I don't know. Somebody shared it on my newsfeed.
Was it by any chance from The Onion or The Daily Current?
There's a really good possibility, but I really didn't check the source. I just saw it and was interested.
Okay, so this is what drives me up a wall about Facebook, because people just see an article on there. They read the headline and they just blindly share it without even seeing where it was from, what it was about, reading the article at all. Oh my God.
Are you done with your rant?
Yeah, I'm done. So can we get back to my presentation?
No, because I want to ask somebody else a question. Excuse me, can I ask you a question? First of all, what's your name?
My name is Melissa.
And what are you doing on your phone?
I'm just on Twitter live tweeting about this event right now.
That is a wonderful idea. If you'd like to live tweet about this event, use the hashtag #RocTeenSummit, and you'll be entered into a drawing to win a gift card at the end of the day. You okay?
I'm sorry, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I've had it with this tweeting and Instagramming and all this other stuff. I mean, in my day, we just sat down and paid attention, all right? So maybe we should just put our phones away. Who agrees with me here?
Thank you. Thank you. I completely agree. So can we get back to my presentation then?
Well, I think that, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Dave.
I think that Dave has a really good point. And we could actually talk about this for a little bit. How do you know when...
Or we could get back to my presentation like he suggested.
No, that's boring. How do you know when you're supposed to have your phone out? Or how do you know when you're supposed to put it away?
Was that directed at me?
Sure, why not? Go ahead, answer it.
All right. Well, I think that if I was thinking about if I should have my phone out, I would first think about if someone was expecting my attention, and then I would give them my attention.
But Melissa was paying attention. She was tweeting about the event. In order to tweet about the event, you gotta be at the event, you gotta be paying attention to the event and know what you gotta tweet. It makes sense, doesn't it? It's attention.
I guess.
I mean, we can't just disregard technology as being rude and disrespectful. You can't take it all at face value.
So are you saying that there's always a place for social media? What?
I mean, I wouldn't say it always, but there's always some type of use. Just because somebody's looking down at their phone doesn't mean that they're being rude. I mean, Melissa was saving trees by tweeting instead of writing down her thoughts, taking out a notepad. Would you still be offended if she took out a notepad and pen?
No, I guess not.
So, for example, we just took a selfie.
Yeah, I noticed.
Ray, what are you doing?
Using Snapchat, you know.
Yeah,
Didn't
so
mean to be
why are
rude.
you doing that during the presentation?
Man, whoa, I wasn't being rude. I was just, you know, Snapchatting my buddy in Puerto Rico. He wanted to see what was going on. Come on.
All the way in Puerto Rico. Someone in Puerto Rico knows about our event because it's that quick to do. If he were to write a letter to his buddy in Puerto Rico, it wouldn't be for another weeks that they're finding out about ROC Teen Summit right now. And at that point, this event is long over and they might not even care anymore. But that's a live Snapchat, right now, across this world.
Okay, so have we had our fun? Can I get back to my presentation now?
I don't know if we really have time for it. Kennedy, is that you?
Yeah, sorry.
Is that a text message?
Yeah.
Well, who are you talking to?
I was actually texting Hannah.
Are you kidding me right now?
Sorry.
They're supposed to be part of the presentation.
They are. Well, let's see what they're talking about. What are you guys talking about?
Well, me and Kennedy were talking about how annoying you guys get when you talk like this.
Talk like what?
When you argue about social media.
She's obsessed with it.
Well, but then me and Kennedy started talking about things that are interesting.
How so?
Well, when you guys were talking about how to know when it's socially acceptable to be on our phones, I was thinking about how much our lives actually revolve around our phones.
Yeah, like yesterday I was telling Hannah how the first thing I did when I woke up was go on Tumblr and look at a fashion blog, and I based my outfit what I saw that day.
Yeah, and then this morning I saw an ad on my phone for Starbucks, and it really made me want some coffee.
Who doesn't love Starbucks?
No,
right?
no, you guys are a bunch of techno.
Technology doesn't like it.
Techno zombies. You know, if you bought something for once that you didn't see in a commercial, you might learn something.
Okay, well, anyways, back to what I was saying. On the way to school, I'll plug in my phone and listen to Pandora and listen to music, and it's like a ritual at this point. I need my phone to listen to music, or else I'm stressed all day.
You could use a CD.
What? Who still uses CDs? I'll just plug in my aux cord, send some straight fire through it, and listen to it.
What does that even mean?
How do you not know what that means?
Yeah, well anyway, then I noticed how at lunch the only thing that my friends really talk about is what we saw on the internet. The majority of the time we've already seen what we're showing each other.
Yeah, but I guess in a way, me and Kennedy found ourselves agreeing with Zach. We should know when to put down our phones and pay attention to what's going on around us.
But at the same time, it's so easy to find value in the technology we use today, like Snapchat, Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter. Like Sarah was saying, without social media, it makes it so much easier for everyone to stay connected. It makes the world feel like a smaller place.
Yeah, I guess in a sense, social media helps us connect easier with people.
So if you had to pick a side, say my side or Zach's side, which side would you take?
I don't think either of you are right.
What?
Well, you're both so extreme. Zach over here is freaking out about the fact we're using technology, but I bet you more than anything, after the presentation, he's going to go back and check his phone and his notifications.
Yeah, and Sarah, you're over here telling us that it's always okay to be on our phones, but when you're a teacher, are you going to let your students be on their phones just to get away with the excuse of still paying attention?
Yeah, there's no reason to dismiss the technology that we use, Zach. But it's also important to find value. It's also important to stay conscious of what we use and not get overwhelmed and overuse our technology.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Zach, what do you think?
Yeah, I guess that sounds all right.
So since no one can give you a definitive list of what is right and wrong for your own personal social media usage, we want to leave you with a few questions.
Do you know when to put down your phone and be in the moment?
Versus connecting with people all over the world via social media.
Do you rely solely on social media to get through your everyday and drive your relationships?
Or can you separate yourself from the news feeds and messaging apps and have a real human connection?
Now, I would say that we could get back to whatever presentation and statistics that Zach wanted to present to you today, but we're all out of time. But before... But before we leave you today, let us take a selfie. Thank you.
That was